Hi, I'm Dan. I'm just finishing second year biomedical science student, about to go on placement next year. And I have ADHD and schizophrenia. The DSA's helped me to secure funding for a keyboard for my iPad Pro, as well as funding for sessions with a study skills tutor. I think sometimes having quite complex conditions like ADHD and schizophrenia and the way that they interact is potentially going to present some challenges, like your work going up and down and things like that. The most important thing for me really with the DSA assessment was that it gave the university sort of concrete evidence that they were able to give me an inclusion plan. The inclusion plan that Greenwich provided me off the basis of my DSA gave me 25% extra time in exams, gave me fluctuating condition, which meant I was able to get extenuating circumstances claims through a lot easier when getting essays done and things like that. Which really having depression and mania on a fairly regular basis can really affect your workflow. And to have that DSA assessment in place was totally invaluable to me. I basically, I had to get a needs assessment, so I found a needs assessor in the local area, one that was for, sort of specifically for Greenwich students at Medway. And they weren't too far away, but I did do it all on the phone. I actually found it was a little bit easier to do it on the phone than to do it face to face, just because you're sort of talking about such personal stuff sometimes that it's easier to sort of detach a little bit and just tell them everything sort of that's gone on with you and what problems you might have in the future. And yeah, some of it's all sort of in theory, isn't it, really? It's like what could go wrong for you at university is possibly a question that you might get asked, and you're sort of trying to think about hypothetical scenarios, and it might sound a bit dramatic sometimes, but yeah. So it wasn't as, it's not particularly daunting. It's just you have to be ready to be open and honest and to be complete in your explanations. You need to talk really in a way that you're not downplaying everything that's or any problems that you've had with things. You need to not be that, oh, I'm okay person, don't want to talk about it person on that day. You need to actually be forthcoming, and that's really my experience of it. I was paired up with a study skills advisor, I think she was called, and yes, so I was paired up with a study skills advisor called Gwen. She's absolutely brilliant, and basically I met her every Tuesday and Thursday throughout the whole of first year and through a lot of second year until I was really settled in, and I had all of the skills that I needed, all of the apps that I might need to be able to sort of get myself through university as quickly as possible, as easily as possible. Yeah.